Hi, this is Courtney with GrayLaw TV, and today is Inauguration Day. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what that means, what the shift from the Trump administration to the Biden-Harris administration is going to look like, and whether immigration is at the top of their agenda, what the changes to policy and procedure in immigration might look like. I can tell you this much, there's better days ahead. This is really good news for immigration, for immigrants, and for families of immigrants, for the entire immigrant community. Things are about to get a lot easier. So this is Courtney with GrayLaw TV. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to click that button and hit the notification button so that you will automatically know when new videos are coming out. They come out every Wednesday. We also have a frequently asked questions section that you could take a look at. But the big news today is that it's Inauguration Day. The Trump-Pence administration is over, and the Biden-Harris administration is being sworn in. And Biden and Harris have already said on their very first day, they want to talk about immigration. So what is it that they want to do? They're going to issue a series of executive orders and policy changes in terms of immigration, but they're also going to set in motion a comprehensive immigration reform bill. Considering that the Democrats now have the White House, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are Democrats, but they also have the Congress. The House of Representatives is primarily Democrat now, and the Senate now is primarily Democrat. So the idea is that because of that they're all Democrats in the White House and in the House of Representatives and in the Senate, it'll be much easier for them to push legislation through. It will still be difficult. Okay, people are very divided on immigration, and particularly on some of the sort of more progressive aspects of the Biden-Harris plan. But I think that we're going to see big changes in immigration. The first thing is that, a lot of these immigration changes that have taken place in the Obama administration, in the Trump administration, had a lot to do with enforcement. Even under the Obama administration, they really wanted it to be bipartisan. They really wanted the Republicans to be part of the plan of the deal and to support it. And so there was a lot of enforcement measures there. Obama, quiet as it's kept, deported more immigrants than any administration before him. And he did that because he really wanted to push through, on the other hand, some really progressive things for people who were brought here as children, for parents who had U.S. citizen children. And so he really had a sort of big ideas of what he wanted to do with immigration. And so as a compromise, he really did push through a lot of sort of heavy duty enforcement there. And the enforcement, of course, was pushed through without any problems. And we had some hurdles, right, when it came to the other parts of his plan. So what the Biden administration is proposing is we don't need any more enforcement. We see where enforcement has gotten us. It's separated families. It's the people are against it. We don't want to do that anymore. What we want to do is allow families to come more quickly. We want to lower wait times. We want to reunify families. We don't want them waiting abroad as long as they used to. We don't want it to take as long to get your green card, and we don't want it to take as long to get your citizenship. We want to welcome you here. We want to streamline this. We want to make it as easy as possible. And so that's what they're really focused on in the Biden-Harris administration. So on day one, they're going to send Congress a bill about comprehensive immigration reform. They don't want it to take any more than 5 years for migrants to this country to get their green cards, and they don't want it to take more than 13 years to get your citizenship. They want to lower the wait time. For a lot of people, after you get your green card, you have to wait 5 years, unless you're in a couple categories like marriage, which only takes 3 years. But they want to make it 3 years for everyone. They want to speed it up. They want to make it faster. They know that you're staying, that you want your citizenship, that you want to be here, and they want to say back, we want you here. And so they're trying to really streamline that and push through some of those reforms. They also want the people who are here, whether they have documentation or not, particularly the people who were brought as children, they want those people to get their citizenship. Then they want them to have green cards automatically. They just want everybody who has their deferred action for childhood arrival to automatically get their green card. They want to say to these folks, we don't want to haggle over this anymore. You're not a bargaining chip. We're not going to shut down the government over this anymore. You are our children. We have raised you. You are part of our country. You've gone to our schools. We've educated you. You have given us so much. And the very least that we can give you is to say, you know, we want you and you're ours and we're going to keep you. So that's wonderful news out of the Biden administration. We certainly expect an end to a lot of these executive presidential orders that Trump put in place. We certainly expect some of those to go away on day one, right? So we'll see what happens. We'll keep you posted, but I think it's going to be all good things for immigrants, all improvements under the Biden-Harris administration. You know, the wait times will get shorter. Things will start moving a little bit faster. They're going to install more immigration judges so that things can begin to really start moving, because a lot of what we've seen is that there just aren't enough people to churn out a lot of these cases and get a lot of this work done. So we have all these backlogs, and they really want to eliminate a lot of the backlogs. They've already put Alejandro Mayorkas in place, which is wonderful. He is the child of immigrants. I have personally seen him cry when he talks about his parents' immigration journey. I'm not going to cry now. I'm gonna get it together. But he's a wonderful person to have there because he understands the logistics, the legalities. He's a very good, strong lawyer for the government, but he also understands what it's like to be an immigrant and what it's like to watch your parents go through this process. So I think it's you know, it's going to be really wonderful, good things going forward. So that's great news all around. So thank you so much for watching GrayLaw TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and happy Inauguration Day, everyone.